Polite Enquiries, Jarrod Kimber, George Dobell, MCG.
You look super in a suit.
Dude,
Yeah, you look really, really good.
keep that in. Sam Kirkpatrick said, can Shane Warne give Cook friggin' masterclass on how to set a bloody field and who to bowl when, i.e. how to captain?
No.
I think it's also worth talking about Shane Warne just for a second. He didn't win everything. He certainly didn't win every game for Victoria or Hampshire he ever got involved with. He had a good season.
What did he win at Hampshire?
He had a good season for Rajasthan once, and that was with all his natural charisma. Now, the whole thing about who went to bowl when, all of Twitter and every Channel 9 commentator involved basically said that Monty Panesar should have come on. That's all I heard. Monty, come on. Monty, come on. Come on, Monty. Come on, Monty. Come on, Monty. He comes on, he bowls rubbish. That's why he wasn't bowling, because Cook knew he was going to bowl rubbish.
Warne's a master of propaganda, a master of spin, if you like.
Hey!
Well, he is, isn't he? And don't fall for it.
Tom
Brocky.
After this test, will a whole new generation of Australians be inspired to bowl around the wicket off spin to right hand?
I think he's quite a good bowler, you know.
I think Lyon is a good bowler. Glenn Maxwell did do it first, but hey, you know, Victorians obviously always pioneers in these radical theories. KP called it defensive bowling the other day. He took a 5 straight after that, which is Damandeep Singh. How much of Mitchell Johnson's success is down to a ribbing by the Barmy Army last time around?
I don't think very much.
I'm going to say 0. I think that his enjoyment of his success is probably largely involved with the Barmy Army, but I'd say his actual success came from many, many other things.
So I think sometimes we look for simple answers like that, and they're nice sort of headlines or first paragraphs in pieces, but they don't really have any bearing in reality.
Kartik Vanka says, English too one-sided and mediocre in their bowling attack. Should they bring Rankin and Finn in? Now, I'll put this question in for a minute, Kartik. Today, the English bowlers had 2 early catches dropped. Had both one missed.
3 actually.
Well, the other one was an early, but yeah.
Okay.
But they made the opportunities. Had they been taken, then things could have happened and whatever. We cannot keep saying, "Oh, they should have picked this bowler. I should have picked that bowler." They're not making any runs. There's no runs, and then they drop catches. They're their 2 biggest problems right now.
Yeah, you nailed that. That's completely right. The only other thing was that I thought Monty was very poor.
Angry without the R says, "What intonation changed between the 3rd and 4th innings?"
I think confident sides who are winning dig themselves out of holes, and sides that aren't confident and are losing manage to dig themselves into them. I don't know, it's difficult to answer a question like that.
I also
quickly and flippantly, but
it is. But I think had England taken the 2 catches, I think those 2 early ones anyway, I think there would have been there wouldn't have been as massive a difference. I still think Australia probably win, but they wouldn't have won like that with that. Mark Johnston says, is it fair that the media are saying England were horrible instead of Australia were really good? Well, I've just written a piece exactly saying that, because I do think Australia was really good, but when it comes down to it, I just think England keep giving them way too many chances. Over and over again, they just keep making mistakes, and we saw it. They had 2 collapses in the 3rd innings, and then they dropped those 2. I keep mentioning those 2 drops because it really annoyed me, because both of those should be taken by a team at Test level and
by a wicketkeeper.
A wicketkeeper in the first slip.
Yeah,
they just, do you know what I mean? So yes, we're going on about how England are rubbish because that was rubbish. Tilo Mishra says, where do England go from here?
Well, that's a really good question. Well, they go to Sydney is the short.
I was going to do that one as well, but I'm glad you went there.
But they're going to make some changes. I don't think we'll see Monty again. I don't think we should. I don't think we can. And I think that the coach will resign, and I think the new coach will appoint his whole new coaching side. Will that do?
Yeah. Syed Ashan Bukhari says, if Ashes were to be played in England right now, would the result be the same? Are England, Australia home ground bullies?
There'll be a lot more draws. It's really dark and cold and wet in England right now.
It is also worth saying that the pitches would be massively different and wouldn't help Mitchell Johnson that much. But
England in January, yeah. Because I thought we saw here on this pitch, which was much more in the style of the English pitches, that England competed a lot more because it suits everyone's traditional style, and they're good when they play traditional cricket. It was when they started to play aggressive cricket, funky cricket. And for all those people who say that they have to take the initiative, the 3rd session of the 4th day should be happening now. There's loads of time.
How much time is there?
Loads.
James C said, here's a polite inquiry. Johnson, man of the match. Discuss.
I think it's fair enough.
I was with you, James C. and then I looked at his figures. He took 8 for 88 and had a run out. And batsmen always get man of the match awards. I understand that some of it just went because it's Johnson, but 8 for 88 and a run out.
Crucial passages of play, he is the main man. I thought it was fair enough. I would have done the same thing if I'm honest.
Dilip Nen Malil said,
I'm not going to try and shorten that.
Cook's defensive captaincy exposed a bit here than usual in light of the team's poor performance. No, I just don't. When he tried to be attacking and funky and all this sort of stuff, Nathan Lyon and Brad Hatton put on 40 runs. Every time they've tried to play a more Australian game plan, they have played worse. I just don't agree with this.
I agree with you. They need to play to their strengths.
South Africa are the number 1 team in the world, and they are not the most aggressive team in the world. JFJFJ, not his real name.
JFJ?
Our Channel 9 commentators, the most biased commentators. They were more excited with the win than the players. Yes.
Well, there's some.
But wait a minute. Yes. Yes.
They are remarkable. Yes.
Stefan Sornyok. No, wait a minute.
Sorno.
Okay, fine. Has George Dobell become an animal now he's got a beard?
Beard.
Huh? Braticus says,
Righto.
finding myself really attracted to Chris Rogers. How can I make this stop? Why would you want him to stop?
No, he's a good player. I think everyone on both sides. Really good guy. Nice to see him do well.
Oh, I thought they meant personally.
Oh.
As a player, you shouldn't be attracted to him. As a man, definitely. Rajik Gupta says, will George Dobell or Jarrod Kimber accept the job to coach England? Yes, I already have. In fact, it's awkward because I wanted to announce it a different way. But yes, I will be coaching England.
I think Ashley Giles will be coaching England within a couple of weeks.
I'm going to arm wrestle him for it. Clive says, do you think not playing in the IPL is hurting England?
What?
IPL is one great network to gain cricket knowledge.
Well, you could have said, are they not eating enough tomatoes for the relevance of that? What?
Could Warwickshire, without Ian Bell, whitewash this English side?
Without Ian Bell? No. With Ian Bell and Trott and all those others. Clark. You should keep wicket for England.
See how quick I was?
I was just standing here and went like this.
See you in Sydney.